loading up the hearse, throw it in reverse. I come from the church of the Marvel Universe. Bodies getting stuffed in the bags.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Cryptcast. I'm Mike.
Yeah, I'm Brian.
And we are coming to you from inside the Comic Crypt in Eatontown, New Jersey. And we're here to bring you a little bit of Wednesday morning.
A lot of it.
So, a lot of shit books the past couple weeks.
Yes, yes. And thanks to this lovely thing that we're doing, now I have to read them
Right?
instead of just passing on them.
Before we do that, I need to get proper batteries for the actual book, so we're going to do cards again. We're only going to do one each because we got something special this week.
So special.
So, card for Brian.
We're going to see what future masochism's like.
Yeah, God. Let's see. Quickly look
This
these
is what
over.
we're doing. The hardest question on the card, right?
Yeah, but I'm also seeing, because sometimes it doesn't work out that way. Oh, this actually might be a hard one. I don't think I would have got this if I didn't have the answer.
Oh, I actually got a hard one. You're never getting it. I never would get it.
Okay, cool. I feel the same way. You want to go first? Make a fool of me.
If you get this, you're a better man than me. Because matter of fact, I'm. If I gave a shit about them, I would be embarrassed. But I'm almost a little embarrassed just because of how long I've been reading comics. What does SHIELD stand for?
SHIELD is strategic. Oh, fuck.
No, it's not strategic fuck. Although your partner would appreciate it. You put some thought into this. Thanks. That's a whole new angle.
I don't know. If I sat down and really thought about it, I might be able to suss it out, but I don't think so.
You giving up already?
Yeah.
Really?
Do you want me to, try? SH... Because it's fucking... It's from the 60s. So you have to have the 60s. It's not strategic?
It is. It's strategic.
Oh, okay.
You got strategic.
Strategic Homeland...
Homeland is correct.
Intelligence... What's the E gonna be? I don't...
All right.
I don't know. I'm...
Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement Logistics Division.
Okay.
Or, originally, Supreme Headquarters International Espionage Law Enforcement Division.
The second, the newer one, I think sounds a little better.
Yeah.
That's a rough one, yeah.
Supreme Headquarters is a little on the nose. It's a flying aircraft carrier.
What supervillain team is a dark mirror of the Fantastic Four comprised of members Vector, X-Ray, Vapor, and Ironclad? I might have got it because of the laying out of people, but I don't think I would have.
I know I'm wrong. But, an opposite of the Fantastic Four, I would think is the Fearsome Four.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that's not who they are. Like, the Fearsome Four is Wizard and Medusa and some shit. I don't know.
It's good?
I'm good. No, there's no way.
UFOs.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have heard of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Well.
I like how the second to last one is the hard one on that one. And the actual hard question is, what was the occupation of Matt Murdock's father?
That's not hard.
That's not hard.
Yeah, everybody gets that one.
Yeah, nothing else on mine was hard at all.
There was a TV show.
There was a TV show.
Even novices know that.
Yeah. All right, so that's out of the way.
So what'd you read? What'd you read last week?
Last week, hold on, let me see. Last week, I read something very awful.
Okay, me too.
What was you? You asked me out. I'm not gonna make you.
What was the worst? What was the worst? Yeah. What was your worst book from last week?
Tyrant #1 by E.E. Zan and Godfar. I couldn't actually finish.
God forbid you read that book.
I couldn't actually finish reading the book.
Yeah, I remember you said that.
It was so dialogue heavy, and it was trying so hard, and it was so weird.
Well,
in all the worst ways.
I couldn't finish Free Planet from a few weeks back.
I struggled through. I think I skimmed the end of Free Planet, but Tyrant was rough, man. I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah, the guy had weird mouth tentacles coming out.
Yeah,
of his
he
back
had a
shit.
darkness thing going on where he had shoulder eels.
No, thank you. I don't know what the worst thing I read last week is. I think it would be a toss-up between Mega Man X Timelines, which, I mean, it was a Mega Man book. I just don't care.
Yeah, I couldn't give a shit about Mega Man if I tried.
They fought Chill Penguin.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Was it as bad or worse? I'm going to say it's probably on par. What if Goofy became Spider-Man?
Well, look, expectations for that are not going to be high. Come on.
I know, but like we had speculated how fun that book could be.
Yeah.
Like if you wore the hat under the costume.
I want the hat over the costume.
Over the costume, or
I want him swinging through a building wall with his silhouette hole in it.
And none of that shit delivered.
And
like none of that.
That's as he flies through the air, smashes into something.
Yeah, and you go in going, all right, this is gonna be a simple, easy read. It's gonna be fun and goofy, and then like he's into bugs and he lives with Aunt May, and they're gonna go say hi to Uncle Ben, and they go out to like this garage, and Uncle Ben is Aunt May's motorcycle. And you're like, what?
It's Disney. There can be no death within the cartoon universe. All the other movies, prerequisite dead parents.
Yeah, right.
Done.
I just can't help. Like, I'm going to read the second issue because I need to know if like she gets into an accident and Uncle Ben gets in a wreck and like we lost Uncle Ben.
There's no second issue.
Oh, it's just one shot.
Yeah, they're all just one-offs.
Oh, that's awful because then it doesn't deliver in any way. He doesn't even have a villain fight. Oh, that made me sad. All right, in that case, it's worse than Mega Man. Mega Man at least had more of a story arc going.
We're just a couple of negative Nancys going through hating all these books.
Well, I mean, I will the leg up I will give Mega Man and Goofy is I also read the 5th installment of Assorted Crisis Events, and I just need this book to end before I kill myself. Because the lie of the first issue that was kind of like fun and cheeky, every issue has just been depressing and should come with a razor tucked in the front page. It's worse and worse. Like, this issue is literally about a girl who is like paralyzed and frozen, staring at the ceiling, and as you get through the whole damn story and realize that she like tries to kill herself by hanging herself, and the little girl sees the vision of her killing herself in the future and is staring up at her body hanging over her.
I was gonna trust him.
Yeah.
Isn't that what they did in that ghost one? God damn it, House on Haunted Hill or whatever the hell that. Remember that show? All the ghosts from a few years back on Netflix.
No.
Haunting a Hill House.
Haunting a Hill House. Maybe I watched that. I don't remember much of it.
The young sister always saw like a lady hanging in her, like when they were there, and it was her.
Was it her or was it their mother?
No, it was her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, because that guy made 4 movies.
Yeah,
that was the same movie.
The first one. It was the show, not a movie.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the first one they did. That's the first thing that popped in my head. Anyway.
Yeah, that was all the same. Yeah, and what was worse about his shit is he used all the same actors. So it was just like...
More confusing?
What the hell? Like, weren't they married in the last movie? Like, that's your daughter!
I don't have anything else I hated. It was just Tyrant was really bad.
Do you have anything you liked from last week?
I have 2 things I liked from last week. I really liked Bring on the Bad Guys Loki. Bring on the Bad Guys just keeps making me happy. Where I thought that was just going to be a complete shit show, and I say it every issue. And Loki is probably like one of the best ones. Like, it rivals the Green Goblin one, which is really up there for me.
That's cool.
This one's by Anthony Oliveira and Jethro Morales. Mephisto tries to blackmail Loki, and Loki ends up scamming Mephisto with some fine print. It was just them trying to fuck with each other back and forth, and Loki ends up getting one over on Mephisto, which is pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. I'm not going to get too much into it, because it is just very much about the story, so I don't want to give too much away. But
what was the other one you liked from last week?
The other one was Spider-Man vs. the Sinister 16, which is part of the Straczynski,
that was so great.
One-off. So it was Straczynski and Phil Noto.
I was mad when I realized that was a one-shot and it was part of that series, because I just wanted that to keep going.
Yeah,
that was great.
It's good.
The whole date night scenario. Pete and MJ go to this restaurant that there's, it's like a French restaurant in Manhattan, so there's been a waiting list for like ever and ever and ever, and Pete used his friendship with Tony Stark to get in, and as they're sitting there, just Thor and She-Hulk show up on a date, and Doc Ock and a girlfriend, and Pete has to pull Doc Ock out and be like, hey, no trouble tonight, you know, like. And then who else? It's just the pairings were crazy.
Doctor Strange and Clea.
Bullseye and Lady Deathstrike was a like what?
Yeah, that was a weird one.
Yeah.
Eddie Brock shows up.
Eddie Brock shows up by himself. They again has to go outside and have words with Pete where it's like, hey, no shit tonight.
Mr. Hyde was there with a couple people.
Mr. Hyde showed up with a couple of people, Claw and someone else.
Yeah. It was just
Fisk and Typhoid Mary. Mystique and Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
it was just it was just full of heroes and villains, but it was all a ploy.
It was super clever. Yeah, the restaurant owner and his assistant or lover or whatever she was, wife, were pulling an insurance thing. They handpicked through their waiting list to cultivate this crop of unstable diners to come wreck their restaurant because it would inevitably happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
so they can collect the insurance money and get out of their massive debt.
And everything was going smooth, so much to the point where the restaurant owner came out with a glass of wine and purposely fumbled it to fall on Wilson Fisk's trademark white suit, and Strange uses magic to catch it and catches all the liquid in it and sets it down on the table and everyone applauds.
Everyone claps, yeah.
And, you know, and it's like a super smooth night for all those volatile people in the building.
And it's like they don't really show up, but they like the cook is like, I tried all this stuff and everyone's having a good time.
Yeah. Eddie's bad table manner sets it off, right? He spits while he eats. He was
laughing, and a piece of like something flew out of his mouth and hit Mr. Hyde.
Yeah,
and that set the whole thing off.
Right. Yeah. He's like, "You're a spitter." He's like, "I'm a what?"
Yeah, Eddie was characterized funny in the thing because he tried to glom on the Pete's like date.
Yeah, he's like, "Maybe I could sit at your table." Yeah. Like, no, you cannot sit at our table. Like.
It was just all the interactions were fantastic, but the insurance scam didn't go through because She-Hulk has super hearing, and she heard them talking about the insurance fraud, and tells them they have to report them.
Were you aware of She-Hulk's super hearing?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't know Hulk's had enhanced hearing, or if it's just her.
Even if she doesn't actually, and it's just for the story, the one time I'm fine with it because it was just a nice and no crimes happen either.
Yeah.
No one gets out of there.
And everyone leaves, like, peacefully.
Yeah, everyone's okay, yeah.
Everyone kind of just gets to go home.
The big splash page was fun. There was a big splash page of the fight happening within the restaurant.
Oh, I love that splash page.
And it's just... I'm fairly certain they were all movie references.
I think
but
you're
there was
right.
dialogue all over the place that was just... A lot of them were movie references I knew, so I assumed all of them were.
I only picked up on the one at first because it's blatant.
Yeah.
You know, so there's this big fight in a restaurant. If you remember the movie Blazing Saddles, at the end, the fight breaks out in the commissary, and one of the cowboys punches someone in the face and goes, "Screw you, I work for Mel Brooks." And that's She-Hulk's line as she decks somebody. But yeah, after you said that they were all lines from movies, I went back and I recognized a few other ones. But that was the one where it was just like, oh shit, that's great.
But those are the two that
week?
I read Gehenna Naked Aggression too.
I read that too.
It's still, I still have the same feelings as last time. It's just like, okay, fine.
I think I like it a little more than you.
I will. Yeah, I think you do. It's definitely not great for me. It's worth keeping tabs on.
I think it's fun.
It's fun. It's fast paced. It's it's got stuff going on. I just not in the top of the list. But it got really weird at the end through the whole book because it's like there's fucking superheroes everywhere. What?
They just show up. They seem like kick-ass superheroes. They seem like vigilantes in costumes. They don't seem like they're like
but it's
much.
like they're everywhere.
Yeah.
It looked like a con was happening, but it's just like
right.
The
It
bus.
looked like a con. It looked like people because it was just like two guys just sitting on a rooftop waiting for something to happen.
Yeah. So what the fuck?
The last thing I have from last week, which I actually read today, Godzilla Vs Boston came out, and I read the first story because it's a bunch of minis. Okay. And it's the Great Gorilla Whale, as they describe him, because the story is from 1888.
He's neither of those things.
No, he's neither of those things, but an old seafaring whale hunter, blubber hunter. I guess would it was fun. Nobody beats Godzilla. Godzilla takes himself out. He heats up and knocks over what was the word? The molasses.
Oh, treacle?
Treacle, yeah, treacle. And it pours out and burns them, and the waves of treacle, like it's ridiculously animated. Send a car up flying and hits him in the face, and his tail hits an obelisk and stabs him in the eye. So he just turns, he's like, fuck this place, turns around and leaves.
So Godzilla's an idiot?
Yeah, pretty much. He's like joined the Three Stooges and just like,
Dick Van Dyke in that rubber suit?
Yeah, he yucks himself and basically he just takes off. And they're like, yay. And, the people in the streets are cheering, like, yeah, the city itself fought back. And
sure. Yeah.
And then I got to go down the interesting well of the thing you told me about with the molasses flood in
the real life molasses, yeah.
Which happened in Boston, and it was, I forget when it was, but I
early 1900s, I think.
Yeah,
19 teens,
and it killed like it killed 25 people or something like that, and injured 150 or some shit. Yeah, it was like, look out for that hot syrup, that hot molasses.
Yeah, yeah.
Moving on to this week.
This week, not a whole lot of number ones for me to talk about. The only number one I read from this week was Cheetah and Cheshire rob the Justice League #1 by Greg Pak and Nicola Scott.
And I'm in. It was fun.
It's a good setup.
Yeah.
Like it's solid first issue. Cheetah's got some real problems.
Yeah, I don't know where these problems came from, but she's got some serious issues because she is a ravenous hunger where she's like eating people.
Like human flesh.
Yeah.
Like she has a set date at a corner to go eat people.
Yep.
But she's like yelling at like some god. She's always hungry. I'm assuming it's coming out of events of Wonder Woman, but I'm not caught up on Wonder Woman, so I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, I thought Wonder Woman was still dealing with the story being narrated to Trinity. I didn't know it was
Yeah, but that's happening in like the current DC timeline. Like it's being narrated to her in the future, talking about now, right? But Cheshire even brings it up to her. It's like, are you all done with that sovereign stuff? And she's like, yeah. So I'm assuming it's coming out of there, maybe. But she needs to eat meat.
Yeah, and lots of it.
Hot dogs. She ate 2 hot dogs.
She offered to share. But that's going to be fun, man. Just them trying to get on the watchtower. And
Cheetah pitches that there is a repository of powers, like a box of powers, where it has all the powers of the Justice League in it as a backup.
And if you're not caught up to date, this all stems from Absolute Power. At the end of Absolute Power, the heroes lost powers and some powers got.
But I also think Cheetah's scamming Cheshire.
Oh, for sure.
They're not actually going for that. She's just going for something within the armory.
Yeah, probably to cure her. Or the trophy room
to cure herself.
Yeah.
And I think Cheshire's going to get fucked.
But I'm saying they do have a way to distribute powers on the Watchtower because they are trying to.
Yes. Yeah, it exists. I just I don't think that particularly exists. They have the technology to swap powers and stuff.
Sure. I just think it's a crazy concept that there is a box or even just a computer that is like, yes, we can transfer powers between people.
Sure.
Sure. Like, how is Bruce not up there just hacking that thing going, oh, the power's for me, none power's for you. Super bad.
I'm curious to see what team they're going to put together, because they're going to put together a team to get into the Watchtower. So,
yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah, should be good fun.
There were a bunch of #1s this week.
I stuck with some #2s. You went like off into Indie Land and like real Indie Land. They're like Image and Dark Horse and Boom. It's like where were the fuck publishers you're reading?
Trying to spark that inspiration while it's on the shelf.
Absolutely, go for it. 100%.
Instead of beating to death at his capes and spandex.
That's where I stuck this week. We reversed roles.
Ancestral Recall by Jordan Clark and Adigan Illen? Sorry for butchering both of those names. Well, Jordan Clark straight up, but the other one. That was kind of weird and trippy. This old dude who's an artist. He might be sick. His wife sends him to the drugstore to get his prescription. And on his way, he seems like a very curmudgeon-y. He's like, you can relate to him. He's like this curmudgeon-y artist who's having like trouble finding inspiration.
Okay.
And she's like, yeah, go for the walk, pick up this prescription, go, maybe you'll get inspiration on the way.
Sure.
Meets this like annoying neighbor girl from the neighborhood, and like she's very engaging and cheery, and he's seeming not like he wants to deal with it at all. And he's kind of like, okay, that's great, like go away, leave me alone. And she of course accompanies him on his walk back home. And then he gets like real panicked. He starts to get like visions, and he gets panicked about his wife and rushes home. And then there's some time travel shit.
Okay.
And things got real vague. And I was like, all right, I have no idea what's going on with this book. But I kind of like the concept so far.
Okay.
You know, grouchy artists. I feel like I'm in. I don't know what the time travel stuff's about yet. Mm-hmm. That's the other thing, too. Like, he wants to go to the detective's office, and he's like, where am I? What's going on here? And the detective knows him. He's like, hey, like, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, what? How do you know me? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they don't, like, answer any of that shit yet. So, issue 2.
So is it time travel, or is it lost time? Like, is he just like, and I'm here now, or is he actually like, there's a bright light and he ends up somewhere else?
I think he's going back.
Oh, backwards in time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because, like, it's very modern day. Mm-hmm. And then, like I said, it seems almost like noir 20s detective type stuff.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Interesting. What's he got?
Blink and you'll miss it. Again, is another vague, very ambiguous number 1. This woman is returning home to look for her childhood friend, and her name is Jess. And she's talking about going back to this town and how she hates it, but she's going back to look for her. And she gets to this town, which is very creepy, weird little like island town, I guess, because she's like riding this motorcycle, but then she gets to this real long rickety pier and has to like get off and walk. And it's like, you know, panels are missing and stuff. It doesn't look like anyone's walked down that pier in like a decade. Mm-hmm. And then she gets to the town, and it seems like this real small, quaint little town, but there's this huge out of place like Gothic cathedral. And like she's just making her way through the town, talking about how things hasn't changed, and there's like a wall of missing people posters, and one of them's still her, so you kind of get in the vibe that like no one's there.
Is this Silent Hill?
But that's what, yeah, it kind of gives off Silent Hill vibes, right? Like the grass at the house, like she's walking down the neighborhood house, like, and there's grass is grown, you know, so you're like, all right, no one's mowing the lawn, no one lives there. But then she gets to like her house, and she's like, yeah, my family's still here. And she doesn't go in, she just keeps going. And it's like, wait, your family's still, wait, what? Mm-hmm. But she's like, you don't come back here without having a famous apple pie milkshake. And she goes to the diner to get an apple pie milkshake. And the diner's open. There's some kid behind the counter. And she, like, feels like she knows the kid. She's like, hey, your name's like this or that. And then she's like, says 2 names that start with an A. And he's like, no, it's this. But it still starts with A. She's like, oh, you're Adam or Alice. He's like, no, I'm Arnold. Mm-hmm. And, you know, so she orders the milkshake. And she's like, wow, really slow. Like, isn't it usually, like, really busy in here? And he's like, nope, just you two. Like, and then she turns around, and it's her friend. And
sounds very confusing.
Yeah, it is very confusing. And she goes and talks to her friend, and her friend is confusing, too, because she's like, I killed myself last night. And you're like, wait, what now? Mm-hmm. And you saw the last page of the book.
Yeah.
They're inside the diner having this talk. The girl, Jess, is trying to figure out what's going on. There's a scene of Arnold on the phone ratting her out to whoever. And, you know, and then all of a sudden there's this, like, crowd of townspeople outside the diner calling the girl Jess out. They're like, Jess, you came home. We're so happy you're home. And there's like this whole gathering of weird cultish looking people with big smiles on their face. And behind them there's weird looking monsters, and there's some kind of winged flying giant monster in the sky. Mm-hmm. So like they went from 0 to fucking 100 and didn't explain any of it.
Okay.
But I did enjoy it a little more than Ancestral Recall, so it's like, oh, like, why'd you have to get so wacky? Like, damn it. And then I also read Tama by Adam Schlingman and Doug Pascoe. They're the writers. And Daniel HDR is the artist. And this is fun. This is about, like, a video game developer, like Tamagotchi type video game, like Pokemon, basically. Mm-hmm. And they get raided because they all get murdered. There's, like, the mass murder. Like, there's a sole survivor in the company, and apparently this kid's mom works for, you know, like the FBI that goes in and raids the place and confiscates the stuff, and she wound up taking work home, so now she has a flash drive with these fucking killer monster Pokemon on it.
The monsters killed all of them?
Oh, yes. Yeah, they're VR monsters that can somehow come into reality.
Okay.
Because the murder scene in the beginning of the building of the tech company, there's just, like, people exploding and bodies being dragged across the... It looks like a poltergeist, like, you know, because you can't see them unless you're wearing VR glasses.
Gotcha. So
it's just people being murdered and exploding from the inside and, like, being killed by all their... You know, they're like Pokemon. They have specific powers. Mm-hmm. Like, there's a tree one, and there's branches growing out of the guy.
Okay.
You know, and this kid is a video game kid, so he goes into the boxes that he shouldn't go into and finds a flash drive, and, you know, makes friends with the Tama cat. Mm-hmm. and the cat already is just like, oh, like you said, it's like someone was mean to him and picked on him, and it's like, oh, I don't like him. And it's like, oh, you're gonna kill him. All right,
Okay.
that's cool. You know? Like,
Okay.
so that one seemed like a lot of fun. In the back, they had a whole bunch of files on all of the different kinds of monsters, and it's like, cool. This is like you're really.
Yeah, put that stuff in there, but it's a lot of lore to get into for a little side book.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. But I mean, out of the three, like that one definitely seems the most fun and straightforward.
Sure. That's nice to know what you're actually reading.
Yeah.
The big win from this week, I think, is One World Under Doom number 6.
Yep.
I know it's number 6, but come on.
But it's the event.
Yes.
You know, like it's.
And we're back after a little hiatus too.
Yeah. So it's like what's going on in current events.
And it was a good issue.
Yeah.
Because that shoe finally dropped. We finally found out what Doom was doing wrong. What could you possibly go, oh, that's fine?
I mean, so there's a long history of Doom doing extremely fucked up things to his people, but his people being cool with it because his people are the most extreme loyalists there are.
Because they have to be.
Yeah, maybe. Doom said they volunteered.
Yeah, but then Reed showed, like, these are children. Children can't volunteer.
Sure they can.
Not when they're as young as they showed them.
Well, they volunteer. They don't know
They're
what
like
they're volunteering
toddlers.
for, but...
So
Did they show toddlers in that scene?
Yeah, they were children.
I did
they
not
were like
see children.
I will show you the panels.
You got to show me the panels. I saw like full-size adults in those cages.
Yeah, there's those, and then there's a single panel where, because he's trying to like say, no, they volunteered, and Reed says these are children we're looking
it was
at.
In the background
and in the background of
okay.
Reed's panel, it's all kids.
Okay.
But basically, Doom has enslaved all of Doomstat, maybe all of Latveria.
Probably all of Latveria.
Yeah, it was a big place. In these like green cubes, and he's sucking their life force. He's using their life force as a power source for him to be so magically powerful. That's what's putting all the oomph behind everything he does right now. And like Reed says, like, if this wasn't such a big problem, why are you hiding it? Finally, we have what Doom was doing wrong.
Doom didn't do anything wrong. He just didn't want the rest of the world to feel guilty about it. He's like, you're all healthy, you're all happy, you're all safe.
But he gave that rationale already, and everyone's like, yeah, we're still behind you. And then we saw the slaves.
There are no concentration camps in Florida. It's a resort.
I've been liking Doom up to now. I like the fact that Doom has been doing the right thing the whole time. Now that we have something on him, I'm curious to how the story's going to go. See if you could spin it back in his favor or not.
I want the world to be dog shit eating, red cap wearing fucking MAGA people that are like, nah, Doom's great. Fuck those people. We didn't even like Latveria. Oh, wait, Doom's Latverian? They're going to be green hats. They're going to have green hats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vaga.
I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do that. It was a very good issue.
Everyone has to wear a Doom mask.
Oh, I like that.
We all walk around in anonymity. There's nothing but Doom.
Are you MF Doom? No. Are you MF Doom? No.
Just Doom. No MF. You're MF.
But it continues to be good. Every issue has been pretty solid.
Yeah. And if you are pro-Vic, like I am, it's really fun to watch him rip Reed Richards' face apart.
Yeah,
that was kind of graphic.
Well, because he got given some evidence that he couldn't like go. You know, he got surprised by it, so he got mad, and he starts like ripping Reed apart
on live televised TV,
which he has to cut, and it looks very bad.
I love that like over the shoulder, like snap the fingers, cut the feed.
Yeah.
Now go back to
and then like Times Square is like panicking.
Like I don't, and that's again, why is Times Square panicking? Fuck Reed Richards. How many times has he accidentally halfway blown up New York? Oh, the Baxter Building disappeared out of reality and then disappeared back. But maybe there were homeless people sleeping in that crater when it came back, when it reappeared.
Well, they were being very careful that no one was there.
Bullshit.
They were there. They cleaned it out.
Reed is never careful.
But that was part of Doom's argument, where all these superheroes are garbage. They keep all the stuff for themselves. Yeah. They don't help anybody. They're being very selfish with all their shit. I'm doing everything for everyone else. What's the problem?
That 2-page spread of what is wrong with all those heroes and what they could have done with their accomplishments and what they've selfishly done is exactly like, those are some of my arguments on why I don't like the Avengers. Like word for word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those Avengers was Storm.
Yeah, who likes Storm?
I'm just saying. Yeah, very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Very happy with it.
Speaking of events...
Well, wait, hold on. Is there anything else I actually want to talk about? I read Captain America 2. Still good. You get more. You get more background on the new Cap. His name is Major Colton.
G.I. Joe Colton?
No, just Major Colton. I forget his first name, but it's still a good read. And that one is Chip Zdarsky and Valerio Sheedy. Sorry. It's so hard not to say. But yeah, Captain America 2, good. Still worth reading, I think.
Yeah.
And I think that's all that's worth talking about. And now we're going to talk about some real bullshit.
We're going to talk about more Marvel events.
Not looking forward to it.
Are you ready for X years into the future? I'm sorry, 10 years into the future?
They say it on the little pagey here.
What?
If you go back to that page. 10 years from today.
Yeah, I know, but I was making the X joke because you have to put the X in every X.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so this is the first time we're doing this. We're actually going to go through previews and talk a little bit about the upcoming Age of Revelation slop they're going to be throwing at us.
Slop. Here's your X-Men. It's like a lunch lady just dishing out X-Men.
Just wet mashed potatoes.
Wet mashed potato, not even Sloppy Joe?
No, wet mashed potatoes.
Come on, that's not diverse enough for the X-Men.
No, but it's gross. Yeah, you can go first.
Okay, the first title we're getting out of this abuse is Age of Revelation Overture, which thankfully is a one-shot. X years later, the Revelation territories stretch from the Atlantic to the Mississippi. Oh, at least they don't stretch the whole country. That's nice to know.
Sure.
It's only half. It's about halfway mark. A mutant utopia ruled by the air of apocalypse, but beneath the surface, rebellion brews. Well, it wouldn't be very eventful if there wasn't rebellion.
Brew's not on this team.
As a ragtag X-Men team strikes from the shadows, Revelation faces threats from within. It all begins here. Man, the event hasn't started and there's already people on the inside screwing them.
Well, that's the point. Is we're going to jump in at a point where we're gonna fight them and stuff, right?
So this is the getting to know you issue, I guess. We're setting setting the stage, I guess. Mm-hmm. So that seems like a no-brainer for me. But I'm probably gonna get them all.
Yeah, I'll read Overture because it is specifically targeted towards the main event. All this other side shit, though.
And that's week one. Then we're starting really light. One book week one. Week two, we're kicking you in the teeth with 5 titles.
Mm-hmm. And Jed McKay is writing a lot of it. Next title is Amazing X-Men #1. X years later, on the run after a deadly crash with Revelation's chief assassin, the shattered X-Men desperately gamble everything on one last mission. With help from an unexpected ally, they venture into the haunted ruins of Greymalkin. What they find there may change everything, if they survive.
Alright, so that seems like it's going to be the main.
Yeah, because a lot of these are replacing existing titles, right?
Right.
So Amazing X-Men looks like it's going to be X-Men. Right, because it's a Scott-led team.
Yeah, it's Scott-led team. A lot of the same team characters. We got Glob, we got Beast, whatever the Bird Girl is. That's annoying.
What?
The Bird Girl was a Fish Girl first, right?
I think so.
And then they established that she can change. Mm-hmm. Well, 10 years in the future and she's still a bird? That's not cool.
A bird's pretty cool.
Yeah, but like...
Better than fish?
Yeah, but if she can change like that, I want to see her be more diverse. I want to see her like switch it a lot. I want to see her get to the point where she switches in command. And 10 years later, if she's still a bird, that means she ain't been exercising her mutant ability.
She could just come back.
I think it would be really cool if like, you know, she is flying through the sky over an ocean and then turns into a fish.
Yeah, I don't know what the process is. So
I'm just saying, the implications of her being like well trained and like having control of that ability would be amazing.
Yeah, you would hope so.
Yeah.
The
next one is Book of Revelation. X years later, after the assassination of one of his prize choristers, Revelation welcomes a new mutant to his capital city of Philadelphia. Why is his capital city Philadelphia?
Well, why not?
But the capital of the Revelation territories hides many dangers, not the least of which are her rival choristers. And Fabian Cortez will allow...
Gross.
It's like Fabian Cortez, the kiss of death for any book. No one to challenge him for Revelation's favor, but this new mutant has a secret ally, the Ghost of Philadelphia.
It's Ben Franklin.
It's Ben Franklin. I was just going to say, it's the Ghost of Ben Franklin.
I gotta tell you, so far, not excited about any of these.
All right, so this one, like, we know it kicks off because
We're getting a mutant.
Revelation wants Fabian Cortez to amplify his ability.
Yeah, we're past that, man. We're there.
Yeah, we're there, but I'm just saying, like, so Cortez has stayed in favor, being that, and we have someone trying to
weasel their way
in and dissension
and
in
it's
the
a
ranks.
new mutant. There's the whole thing, right? The new mutant's gonna come and pop out the other side and be in the 616 after.
Yeah, we got to keep one. We
Yeah.
got to keep something to be like, it happened. That's where we got this person.
Don't you remember?
Yeah, don't you remember Age of Apocalypse and Blink? Same shit.
So Unbreakable X-Men is going to be the replacement for Uncanny X-Men. It is written by Gail Simone still. X years later, and the Uncanny X-Men have been shattered by loss and tragedy and scattered to different locations around the world. At Haven House, only 3 remain, wounded, grieving, and guarding the portal to the terrifying Penumbra. Can they stop the thundering darkness that has lurked below the surface for centuries, screaming to break free? Or will they fail and watch a vengeful god bring an army of tormented souls to the surface, crying for mutant blood? And I guess that's Remy?
Yeah, I'm assuming that is Gambit, and like that alone will just make me read that book because.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna read the ones that matter, except the next one.
well, what do you think doesn't matter?
So Amazing is gonna be the replacement for Standard.
Right.
I'm gonna read any of the Revelation stuff because that's gonna give you the main storyline stuff. I'm gonna read Unbreakable because that is replacement for Uncanny. The next one is a replacement for Exceptional. He's dealing with that crew. And by the way, Bronze looks pretty dope in it.
Bronze does look pretty dope for a character who I don't like the aesthetic of.
She's probably the best character in that crew, though.
Yeah. Axel seems to be missing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember the other girl's code name or regular name because I'm really not liking Exceptional.
I don't remember.
Yeah, Exceptional actually angers me.
But it's still being written by Ewing. Oh, Eve L. Ewing, so.
Ex-Patriot X-Men #1. X years later, like the fallen and reassembled United States, the new team of Miss Marvel, Bronze, Melee,
There you
right
go.
there,
Mm-hmm.
and Rift, who I assume is the guy in the armor, rises. They have seized control of the Mississippi River, waters that divide mutant kind from the rest of humanity. Feared and powerful, their guerrilla tactics keep them in control until a high-stakes mission to extract a valuable asset threatens to tear them apart. Can they hold together when everything's on the line? This is not the team that I want guerrilla tactics from. Like, it looks like you're killing people from the Uncanny team, and those kids are dope. That's who I want to see be a team and run guerrilla tactics. These morons, I don't want to see them.
Hey, maybe this will make you like them.
I doubt it very, very much. What will make me read this book is the fact that I'm looking at Colossus and Mystique.
Sure. And they've taken Kitty out and replaced her with Miss Marvel. Which is like, okay, why?
Because she's not a very good cheerleader right now because she's a sad sack, which is why she's intolerable, and so is
10
that
years
title.
later, though, she might be
She's
great.
still a sad sack. Yeah.
I've been sad for 10 years.
Oh, good God. Like, you want to have a midlife crisis because you stood Colossus up at the altar? That's fine. Pirate Kate was awesome.
Sure.
But this garbage that we're getting...
She's
in
finding
section-
herself.
She should have stayed a pirate.
That's not tenable in a real world.
Sure it is.
No, it's not.
She's a superhero. She can do whatever the fuck she wants.
It's true. It's the book.
I murdered people. Now I'm sad.
She did murder a lot of people.
She did murder a lot of people.
A lot
she
of
did
people.
it so well. Why not embrace it?
She's the best there is at what Wolverine does.
Yeah, she should go have counseling sessions with Wolverine. They should just go drink
Yeah,
together
there's
in a bar.
drinking. There's no counseling. It's just drinking.
Yeah, it's
You
them
just
sitting
drink
in
until you
silence.
forget. Yeah.
That's the next Enough Said issue. Them sitting in a bar drinking.
Silent issue.
Yeah, and the last page they just go, good talk, get up and walk away.
Next is the replacement for Wolverine called The Last Wolverine.
This Looks like a steaming pile of garbage that I won't read.
Sure does. X years later, the people of Vancouver cheer a new hero, the wonderful Wolverine, aka the Wendigo. Logan's last student. But what happened to Logan? A secret from Wolverine's past will set the last Wolverine on a mission to uphold his mentor's legacy, unless a dire threat burns it all down first.
Yeah, so, like, he's gonna go protect his mentor's legacy unless an outside threat keeps him in his own mini and away from the story altogether.
Sure.
Like, I'm willing to bet he contributes nothing.
Also, this kid was cured.
Or was he?
Clearly not. But he was cured.
Yeah, so this would be the first that no. But generally speaking, on Wolverine solo stuff, yeah.
I tend to like Wolverine, and I think there hasn't really been any good Wolverine books for a few years.
Yeah, I only like Wolverine in the context of the X-Men, and even as highly as we speak of Krakoa, that ass end where there was 1 million clones of him and 1 million clones of Beast and 1 million clones of Sabretooth, like garbage.
His entire
garbage.
Krakoan run sucked.
There
was a couple of higher points in there, otherwise garbage.
I will forever hate whenever there is multiple characters of a character now because I feel triggered by it.
It's the whatever verse.
Yeah. Laura Kinney Sabretooth. What do you think happened there?
You know, you should rebel against your dad sometimes.
Should be real pissed, right? To be the guy that almost killed him. All right. Laura Kinney Sabretooth #1, X years later. She's taken the name of once bitter enemy Sabretooth and fights beside Revelation himself. Why did Laura Kinney abandon her legacy? What secret does she keep from the mutant world? When loyalty changes, blood means everything. I'm willing to bet she's the one on the inside.
It's a possibility.
She's been super noble in most of her actions.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like she hasn't been...
Obviously something's going to happen to her. And maybe she finds out, like, she's related to Creed somehow.
But she's such a fan favorite that, like, she doesn't even struggle with the dark past. Mm-hmm. She's pretty acclimated and does the right thing all the time.
Yeah, she is
a heroic character.
Over her lifetime as being a character over the past 20 or so years, she's had a nice natural arc into being, I'm angry, into being, well, I'm a semi-normal functional person.
Her beginning was rocky.
Yes.
And I don't mean just that she was, you know, a child prostitute in NYX.
That's anything for any character.
I just mean when they took her and threw her into Uncanny X-Men and she was running around on the team in the brown suit. And then they're like, no, she shouldn't be on the team. Let's make her a kid.
Yeah.
And then they stuck her with the kids and it's like, oh, she's got way too much experience and exposure to be hanging out with these teenage characters. Like, she's X-rated teenager. Like, this is not okay. Like, they're not ready for her.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, it was jarring to bounce her around because then they plucked her again and they were just like, oh, yeah, she's a kid, but we're reforming X-Force and she is great at what she does.
Yeah.
And, you know, and she kind of had that acceptance over, like, well, I became the weapon that Wolverine never did, so... What do you want me to kill?
Right, but as I said, she's had a decent arc.
Yeah, no.
So.
She is way more interesting than Wolverine.
I think so.
Quite honestly.
Her arc makes more sense than Wolverine's.
Yeah.
And she doesn't always fall back on the same bullshit he does.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I respect her a hell of a lot more as far as, like, her heroicism.
Sure.
You know, and like, sticking to things.
I will be checking that one out.
Yeah,
and it's because I like Laura.
Yeah.
She looks good in the suit, by the way.
I mean, if you're going to put her in a superhero costume, because... so often she's not. She's just wearing clothes.
Sure.
Like, you know, it's like, I think, honestly, throwing her in the Wolverine costume, not that she doesn't deserve the title or deserve the respect, it's just like, her costume has been black jeans and a tank top forever, and I don't think that she needs anonymity or cares about it.
Sure.
So I think she would gut you in the light of day.
Yeah, but it turned into like a legacy thing. It's an honor to be a Wolverine.
Yes. Yeah. I get that. I get that. But, like, go give that to your son.
Sure.
He needs it. He needs it. He wants it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Next is Rogue Storm.
This sounds crazy.
X years later, the Earth's...
It is. It's a multiverse.
X years later, the Earth's gods gone, only Aurora Monroe, the mutant god of storms, remains. She is a goddess driven mad by dark magic and grief. Now as Storm threatens to freeze the world into a new ice age, Rogue leads a team of killers and legends. Gateway, Iceman, Phantom X, Spiral, and Warpath. The sole mission of this Uncanny X-Force, kill Storm.
Iceman's going to show up and be like, plunge the world into deep freeze. I did that once.
I've been there.
Never did get punished for all those homeless people I killed.
Yeah. That's fine. No one cared about that.
That was just in art. There was no words that acknowledged that.
Sure.
That was just frozen people under a bridge.
No, they were fine. They were cryogenically frozen, so they thawed out. And they were
thawed.
Okay. Yeah, they were fine. I don't know about this one.
I mean, a team of X-Men going to kill an X-Man. Drama. Such drama.
I get what you're saying. I don't know.
Are you not there for the classic Hallmark moment where, like, Storm snaps out of it because the whole team goes, but we love you, Aurora. You're family.
Yeah, they're going to hug her to
they're going to hug her to death. Yeah, absolutely.
Power of friendship.
Exactly. They're going to give her the Care Bear stare. That's why Warpath is there, to give her the big hug.
Yeah, big hug, yeah.
With Earth's gods gone, that's a fairly big pantheon considering all the religious faiths of the Earth. And
well, it just means,
does that count Norse gods?
Yeah. I'm gonna say,
is there what happened to Thor?
I'm gonna say all the Asgardians are gone, all the Olympians are gone. It's just a good way to kind of put those to the side. So
I'm just saying, it's like that in itself is interesting. I was like, what did you do with the pantheon?
I'm sure it's just going to be a quick, like, right away, and Revelation's going to be like, be gone with you.
Yeah, right. It's like Ares, Hercules, all the gods that walk the earth, be gone. Mm-hmm. Like that.
But he's got that god voice. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
That's a pretty big hand wave. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Revelation's just like, go home.
And everyone goes, okay.
Hercules like, you know what? I haven't been to Mount Olympus in a while. All right. Undeadpool.
Hey, Tim Seeley.
I can yawn.
I'm still not going to read it.
I can yawn.
It's going to be trash.
At 10 years and what? It's Undeadpool, so what? He's died, he's more rotten, he's come back, he's feeling factors on the free. Like, we have done.
Well, read it, because it's going to be all of those things.
All right. The Merc with the mutated mouth hungers. Oh, see, so he says, I already don't like these. It's just, we've already done this shit.
Tacos.
For tacos. Hungry for tacos. X years later, and the virus ravaging the Revelation territories. Oh, there's a virus. I didn't hear about the virus.
It's X-Men. There's always a virus.
I know, but we've read like... You're right. How many books did we fucking go through?
A lot.
And then what was the first one mentioning a virus? We have so many more to get to. That's right. All right, yes. And the virus ravaging the Revelation territories has finally made Wade Wilson into what he always wanted to be, a mutant. But not like this. Not like this. Deadpool's healing factor is on overdrive. His mind a passenger in a body that hungers and cannot be sated, unless he devours the life force of mutants. Interesting. So he's a mutant zombie. His next targets are the new blood known as Fearless, Magi, Kid Mad Thing, and Fantastica. It's Deadpool like you've never seen him. All right, so
he turned into M-Plate?
Yeah, he turned into M-Plate. Exactly. Yeah.
Garbage.
And it looks like he's going after the team of all the kids of made-up characters from the event.
Yeah.
Right? Because Fearless and Fantastica is like the Fantastic Four girl.
Yeah.
Fearless is the Daredevil.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right? Mm-hmm. All right. So, whatever. Deadpool will kill a whole bunch of people that don't matter.
Right.
Or maybe he won't.
He won't. He absolutely won't.
Or they'll wind up in the universe afterwards, which, yeah.
Binary by Stephanie Phillips is the replacement for Phoenix. X years later, in the ashes of the old world, to survive, she is reborn, a cosmic force channeling the Phoenix itself. With the universe crumbling, Binary returns to save what's left. But power this great always comes with a price, and the end of everything might begin with her. I haven't been loving the Phoenix book, so I don't think I'll be loving this either.
I do like the Phoenix book because I'm down with all Summer's family trauma, and I'm a fan of Stephanie Phillips.
She's good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And she's easy on the eyes. Follow her on TikTok. I enjoy her videos quite a bit. She's an entertaining lady. She's got the Phoenix emblem on her, which, like, who do you think Binary is?
Is it Carol?
It would be an interesting way to incorporate someone who's not a mutant. Or is this just Jean, an evolution of Jean? Because, well, let's face it, Stephanie Phillips has been writing Jean.
Yeah, but, like, Carol's the only one who's had the binary tag, right?
As far as I know.
Is anyone else?
So, like, Carol's already, like, redonk.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Yeah.
And then we're going to give it a Phoenix.
Who knows? I don't know. No clue.
All right. This one seems awful.
This is going to be a big old pile.
Yeah. And I kind of want to read it for Danny, but
Not enough for me.
not enough. Exactly. Not enough.
And there's a dark side Shang-Chi in it.
Yeah.
Cannonball's there.
Yeah, and it would make me even want Cannonball and Danny to have that relationship that they always play around with them having.
Hawkeye Spiral guy. Interesting.
Yes, 6 arms for an archer makes him a little more. And I think Warlock Vision just makes sense. But this is X-Vengers. Doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. X years later, Earth still needs the Avengers. We don't need the Avengers. But what happens when those who are left have transformed into mutants? See, I don't even like that description. Because they didn't, some of them didn't transform. Cannonball and
They're already mutants. But clearly something happened to Shang-Chi. Something happened to Ant-Man.
Danny Moonstar leads a new team of Avengers. Hawkeye, Vision, Water Widow. I don't even like saying Water Widow. Shang-Chi, Variable Man, and Cannonball to protect the planet. But can these X-Vengers protect all of Earth, including the Revelation
I will check that out just to see what the fuck is going on.
I mean, let's face it, we're going to read all the number ones, or if not...
I'm going to skim all the number ones.
Between the both of us, we'll cover all the number ones.
Yes. You alone will cover all the number ones.
At least to cover them here. At least to cover them here.
Fair enough.
And be like, stop this shit, don't do it.
Sinister's 6.
And this one looks good. I'm in for this one.
X years later, Mr. Sinister assembles an elite strike force to take his rightful place on the throne of Revelation. What has Sinister offered Havoc, Black Cat, Domino, Omega Red, Phantom X, and Venom to convince them to take on impossible odds?
What does he offer them? He's like, hey, Alex, I'll turn you into your brother. People will like you. You'll actually be a valued member of the X-Men.
Are Sinister's misfits throwing their lives away? Or has Revelation underestimated how far his subjects will go when there's nothing left to lose?
Now, can I tell you the one thing? Just on face value, looking at the cover, the one thing I hate is that Black Cat is now a mutant cat and looks like Hepzibah.
Because everyone is a mutant now.
I get that, but why did we make her white? She's the Black Cat. Why didn't you turn her into a black cat? You have a character that looks exactly like this, now is not this character.
Well, you can't be a black cat and wear a black suit because then it won't show up. You have to have the contrast.
Well, what if Corsair came racing in at the end to help his boy Scott overthrow this evil Revelation Empire?
And then he cheats on his wife?
And then everyone got real confused. It was like, why are there two cat ladies?
And a female Phantom X.
That's nothing new.
I know, I'm just saying it's that one, though.
Cluster. Her name was Cluster.
I apologize, but they say Phantom X in the page.
Yes, they do.
So,
well, we've seen Phantom X on one team, and we've seen her on this team. Mm-hmm. So it makes me wonder: is a third personality going to show up somewhere?
He's probably just hanging out in the world, being fat.
But there's 3 of them.
Yes, there are 3 of them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. The last time we saw him, he was fat.
Was he? I might have just pulled that out of my subconscious. I don't remember that. I just being funny.
No, I thought he. I think you're right. I can't remember.
Okay, I don't actually recall.
I'm gonna
I pulled
search
that out of nowhere.
Yeah, search on your phone. Do Phantom X. Well, I read the description for Omega Kids #1, and this is probably gonna be valuable to the story.
It'll be funny. It's written by Tony Fleeks, so
I can seldomly stomach Quentin Quire.
Mm-hmm. I like him. I always have. He's a shit.
Yeah. X years later, Quentin Quire protects the dream of mutant supremacy and independence as head of the Revelation Territories spy network. But when a conspiracy threatens the mutant utopia, Quire and his psychic students will have to distinguish friend from foe. Has Quentin got what it takes to carry the dream forward, or will the next generation replace the former revolutionary? I'm going to say he fails miserably because he is just a fuck up.
It's 10 years later. He's an adult. Maybe he's great at it.
I doubt it. He's a pompous ass. With the story that happened during Krakoa, where he goes into the future and then dies in the future, and I want him to be the most chill, capable guy now. He's been through some crazy shit.
Absolutely.
He was just a head that Sabretooth was carrying around. And then I feel like the current X title has regressed him to being a punk-ass kid that just likes to annoy Scott.
Well,
I feel like he is, like, earned...
He's always been, like, super confident and like, narcissistic.
Sure.
I feel like he's being less serious about his ribbing, and it's more just him just kind of, like, playing to the character that he is. I think it feels like he did learn something where he is more confident in who he is in his placement, but he is just kind of fulfilling the role of being like, and I'm gonna throw a couple jabs at you every once in a while.
It doesn't feel right for me. Like, I feel like he could be... I feel like he could honestly, at this point, with shit that's happened to him, really be a peer with Scott on the team.
I don't know about a peer.
I do, because he is that powerful. Like, I think
power set short, but like character-wise, they're never going to elevate him that far.
Which is a shame, because I feel like this would be his time to have something to offer. You know, like if he were being the narcissistic dick to anyone on that team, like I feel like he should constantly be looking at Scott, going, "Why is Psylocke here? You don't need her. She's nowhere near the telepath I am. Why is she here?" And then she should fuck up like a room full of people and have Scott look at him and be like, "That's why she's here."
Yeah, she could stab people. She's a ninja.
Yeah, she's a ninja. She can kill the shit out of things. But I feel like as far as like the telepath stuff goes, like Quentin should be next level. He should walk in like master fucking statesman at this point. Like he's still coming off as that kid who was starting riots.
It's the typical thing of the X-Men always regress back to a starting point. It's a Spider-Man thing.
Yeah.
Everyone
it's
does
like,
it.
oh, they are who they are forever. And it's like, growth, dude, growth.
Yeah,
like,
you have to have something major happen for that to not be the case.
And he did. Like, that's what I'm saying, though. He did have something major happen. He was left in a future, abandoned by a team, and died.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a head in a jar. And this is where it starts going rapidly downhill.
Yes, indeed. We are at Cloak and Dagger.
Cloak or Dagger.
I'm sorry, Cloak or Dagger. A mystery.
No. They can only be one or the other. I think they can't be in the. They're finally married or some shit, and they can't be in the same plane of existence.
I'll read the thing. It's just funny because Cloak and Dagger are always like, are they mutants? No. Do they always have something to do with mutants? Yes.
I really wish they would get over that shit and just be like, they're mutants.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
They're fine.
Yeah.
They're like, just welcome them into the school. Just do it.
X years later, and Tandy and Tyrone have tied the knot, but their bond has come with a terrible cost. Now they can no longer exist on the same plane at the same time. Reunited at last, the fan-favorite characters from the hit Marvel Rivals... What? Marvel Rivals is why this is happening?
That's why everyone likes them.
Reunited at last, the fan-favorite characters from the hit Marvel Rivals face a love story warped by power and fate. They are a solid set of characters that, if used properly, can be amazing. I've always had a soft spot for them.
Yes.
The problem is, every time they get used, it sucks. And I like Cloak way more than I like Dagger.
I like them both.
But Marvel Rivals? Come on.
Yeah, this description is insulting to them.
Yes.
Like, oh, they're fan favorites from Marvel Rivals, a new game. This is an advertisement for Marvel Rivals. And a bad one at that. Because you're using these characters to advertise, oh, they're fan favorites from the game. Terrible. Terrible. They've been characters since the 80s. They're an awesome couple that have been through some endearing shit. They're, well, again, always loosely been tied to the X-Men.
Yep.
They were on the team of Dark X-Men. Like, they're just great characters. Their TV show was dope. I liked it quite a bit. You know, they don't even mention, like, oh, they had a TV show. No, it's a current stupid game. Like, are you shitting me? Like, this description is insulting to them as characters. I'm offended for them.
I'm offended by the next page of art.
I am offended by the next page of art as well. I don't mind when they do weird shit to Spider-Man, but this just doesn't look good.
Nope.
Radioactive Spider-Man #1. It's Joe Kelly.
Cool.
Historically, like, okay. X years later, the X virus decimated New York, but Spider-Man won't stop fighting. In a desperate gamble, Peter Parker doses himself with the lethal radiation to hold the infection at bay. Survival comes at a cost. While this may not kill Peter Parker, it sure messes him up. This is the most dangerous, mutated Spider-Man ever, and he's not alone. Well, I mean, intriguing little blurb about how dangerous he is, but the artwork is so goofy and stupid, I think I would die laughing if he showed up to kick my ass. He'd definitely win, because I would be too busy laughing at his teeny tiny arms coming out of his armpits.
He's got little baby-like spider arms with
and like one
couple
tentacle.
of hands. Yeah. It doesn't look good.
No,
I don't
not
like the
at all.
concept of like, I need to be more radioactive.
Yeah, he looks like Spider-Man.
But with extra arms.
That you like a regular Spider-Man that you like gave to a kid and said, now what would you do to make him better? Well, I'd put these 3-fingered arms on him and a tentacle.
You know he's just going to turn into the Other by the end of this, right?
Ew.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
Because it's going to happen.
Why?
Because. Tell me I'm wrong.
At least the Other had like that cool stinger thing, like you could stab people.
You know, come on.
And like he's got like little robot spiders crawling on. I don't like it.
No, it's bad.
I don't like it.
Let's move on.
Let's move on
to something else that's going to be bad.
I cannot believe that we're still turning pages here. This is
we're almost there.
Are we?
Because so
I cannot take any more of
Iron
this.
and Frost. X years later, after 3K's devastating terrorist attack cost Tony Stark and Emma Frost everything,
hopefully his life,
the Heartless Queen returns to what remains of her past. Secrets hide in the ruins of New York. The Hellfire Club has a dangerous new leader. Boy, oh boy, don't care.
Boy, do I wish Emma was still with Scott.
I'm going to assume that Emma is going to remain in diamond form forever, or she might die, and therefore she is cold, unfeeling, and awful. That's my prediction.
Which I can get behind.
Sure.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I like that variant cover.
Yeah, variant cover's nice.
I'll take me one of them.
The main cover's nice, too. I like it.
Yeah. I'll read it just because I'm invested in all things Emma.
Mm-hmm.
I won't like it because I don't like the relationship between the two of them.
Me neither. I'm definitely not going to like the next book.
Yeah, anytime, listen.
That said, this is going to be one of the ones I read.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Part of it's Jerry Duggan and Jonathan Hickman are writing it together.
Oh, Hickman's here.
Yeah.
That seems like a waste.
Go ahead, read it.
I don't want to. X years later, and Mojo's got a new game for what? For Wonder Man, Hellcat, Bishop, Rhino, and Kraven to play? What the hell does that have to do with X-Men? There are no rules and no mutants. One survivor wins. We all lose. The others die. Mojo promises you can vote for the winner with your dollars. You win if you don't spend dollars on this book. But you probably can't. Mojo cannot promise that any of this is true, or that you can even vote, as all decisions will be made by Mojo and Mojo alone. In his Mojo Dojo. Is Mojo Jojo in the Mojo Dojo? It's fame or fatality in the wildest X book of the year. Oh, it is so not going to be the wildest X book of the year.
I think it's going to be such a mishmash of bullshit, and with Jerry Duggan and Hickman on it, I think it'd actually probably be fun.
Not only do I find Mojo repellent, I hate Longshot. This is a double dose of yuck for me. I mean, I can't, deny the talent pool.
Mm-hmm.
And, like I said, I will try all of them.
Sure.
But, oh boy, do I not see that one going well.
And last, but certainly not least, World of Revelation.
It's over.
By Ryan North, Al Ewing, and more. So it's going to be a mishmash of bullshit.
Well, this will be the book that wraps up all the arcs, right? It'll be the Omega.
X years later, what happened to the Fantastic Four? And what horrors plague the East Coast? How does the rest of the world survive the rise of Revelation? And far above, on Arakko, what does Apocalypse think of his new heir's empire? Discover the far-reaching impact of Age of Revelation across the Marvel Universe. And we're done, thank God. Fuck.
What do you think Apocalypse is going to think of?
He's going to go, no, you're not doing it right.
You're supposed to kick the shit out of each other until there's one left.
It's Apocalypse. He's never happy.
Yeah. One man enter, two men enter, one man leave. Survival of the fittest.
Or he's going to want to fight planets.
Yeah, right?
Now you're mutants against my mutants.
Well, I mean, then we lose, right? Because Arakko is just a hellscape of, real old school mutants.
They've only been fighting their entire life for centuries.
See, that's something they should have done. They should have been the old ones, like the Cthulhu monsters, or the original mutants. That's the old gods from Otherworld.
Just as a side note, I would like an Iraqi team. Just weirdo, wacky stuff. I don't even need to see an actual, Earth mutant on the team. Just have an Iraqi X-Men.
Yeah, have Apocalypse and a squad of 6 down.
Or do anywhere. Go do space stuff with them. Do anything.
That too.
It'd be a good way to kind of like endear an audience to the Iraqis outside of Krakoa, you know? Because that went away, and so did that planet. They just go like, oh, Mars, there's people up there.
See, instead of the X book in Imperial having to do with Chrome Dome Chuck and his bird lady, you know, have Araco get involved and actually go be heroes and help set it straight.
Sure. But yeah, overall, I'm not looking forward to this. I can say I'm not looking forward to it at all.
I can say
I hope there's something good will come out of it.
I'm not very impressed with any of the X books currently.
Fair.
So to disrupt them now, I don't care.
Okay.
So you're going to throw something different at me? I might like it more, to be honest.
I guess, but ultimately, we've talked about it before, but none of this shit's going to matter.
I'm hoping that there is a restructuring coming out of this.
I would hope so. It's definitely a chance to kind of like shift gears if need be for titles and stuff like that, so we'll see. Overall, it just feels bad. I don't like this kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's a better way to do that, and it's not by going, all right, pause, time out. We're gonna try something weird, and then we're gonna go back.
After Age of Apocalypse and Age of X-Men and Sins of Sinister, it is surprising to see them try this shit again. Because historically, people back off.
Yeah, everyone go, gross.
They're like, yeah, I'll pick up the main titles when they come back and
talking to customers, because we're making an effort to go, hey, what do you want? There are plenty of people who are backing off. They don't want to deal with it because it is a lot. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what you should be reading and what you shouldn't. You don't know what's important and what's not. It's
all of it.
Yeah, all of it.
That's why X-Men. Listen, that's why X-Men junkies are X-Men junkies.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to shy away from that. I'm going to read all of it.
I'm going to read a lot of it. I don't know about all of it.
I will trim. I'll read all of it and trim as I go. You know.
Sure.
Listen, Deadpool, Mojo, Long Shot or whatever.
Yeah, there's you could tell a lot by taste, like right from the get go.
Exactly.
But it just feels bad that it's happening at all. Is my point. Like, I don't want to have to deal with that.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I got better things to do with my time.
like read other comics.
Yeah. And we won't waste any more of yours. We're going to wrap this up.
Good segment.
Thanks for sticking with us through that. If you like us going through previews...
It was for their own good.
Yes, it is good to be informed about what's coming.
We're trying to inform them about what's coming.
If you like us going through previews, that's something we can do in the future. Maybe like the first episode of every month, we can go through and talk about like major new stuff coming out. I think that wouldn't be a bad idea. This is Brian's idea. I take no credit for it at all. But I think it would be a good idea. If you think so, let us know. And you can do that at thecomiccryptcast@gmail.com. You could also send discussion topics and future book reviews there. Questions, comments, whatever you got. Send it that way. Next week, we're going to be reviewing I Hate This Place Volume 1. That was recommended to us by Iona. Thank you, Iona. It was a good book.
I did not hate that place.
No, it was a bad place.
It was a bad place, and I understand why the characters there hated it, but I thought it was very fun.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So thanks for that, Iona. You can check out the store on Instagram and Facebook. Links for those will be in the show notes. And go read some books. Your books preferably, but any books is okay.
Steal other people's books and read them.
Oh, you're going to get your dirty fingerprints all over them?
Yep.
Oh, lick other people's books.
We loading up the hearse, throw it in reverse. I come from the church of the Marvel Universe. Bodies getting stuffed in the bags like comics. The hardcore get it while the soft bitches vomit. I came to this earth on a radiated comet. Now the planet is in perilous danger because I'm on it. Fly super villain with the superpowers in me. Got the rare issues and all my shit is minty. Body like Ben Grimm, suckers I be beating down. Look around and we be found chilling out in Eatontown. I be at the comic crypt stacking up the kryptonite. Doomsday and Superman every time I grip the mic. Dark Phoenix overloading, supernova sunspot exploding. I'm the Punisher reloading Bobby Drake when he's frozen. Storm forming ominous clouds over the ocean. Working with Professor X to master my emotion. Have you posing in the box whether you know it or not. I'll easily bag your bitch like Logan did to Scott. Mr. Sinister plots when I administer shots to clone gene from a genes. Then this shit'll get hot like Inferno. Burn slow, humans are ash. God loves me man kills in the days of future past. Now I'm working on a science lesson. Me and Brian Stratton, a rat in a cage who can't stop buying X-Men.
Like a flower that blooms in the spring. You were beauty, you were